In week 8, we introduced Zachary to playing ball with Henry. The therapists at first give Zachary much verbal cueing to keep him present in the game. However, after a short time, the therapists are able to sit back and quietly watch Zachary maintain play with Henry. Just 2 weeks later, Zachary is keeping the game going without any humans prompting him. During this specific week, after almost 20 minutes of Zachary keeping the game going on his own, the therapists wonder if he is maintaining play because he is enjoying it or because no one has told him to stop. While Zachary is preoccupied with the game with Henry, Audrey places the next activity card, a picture card that shows the activity that will come next, on the ground near where they are playing. Zachary notices the card only when the ball rolls next to it. You can see he looks at the card a couple of times, but then continues to play ball with Henry. The therapist determines Zachary is making a choice, which is a significant step in gaining independence. About 2 months later, the therapists try to coax Zachary into human play to see if he can transfer what he has learned with Henry over to humans. Using the same tennis ball Zachary uses to play with Henry, Audrey tells him they are going to play together. Without Henry there, Zachary seems confused about what he is supposed to do. But Audrey observes that he is regulated and interested in what is going on. He also attempts to include the speech therapist, Lynn, in the game. He only stays interested in the game for about less than a minute. He then tries to go off on his own. We're about to bring Henry in, who had stayed outside of the therapy room so Zachary wouldn't know he was there. Watch Zachary's expression as soon as he sees Henry. He clearly recognizes Henry as a fun friend that he can play with. Watching Zachary and Henry play in silence, the therapists realize how all of the communication between Henry and Zachary is nonverbal. Zach sees Henry's eager face and recognizes that expression as Henry running to play. However, almost all of the communication between Zachary and humans is verbal, which the therapists acknowledge might be overwhelming to Zachary's senses and cause Zachary to shut down. In week 7, Lynn, the speech therapist, introduces Follow the Leader. She thought it would be a good way to get Zachary to work on some of his words. During the activity, Zachary walks up the stairs, turns around to face Henry, and then says, "Henry."
Henry.
He does the same thing after he walks down the stairs. Clearly, Lynn has to do a lot of cueing to get Zachary to do the command, but he seems to enjoy that Henry is doing what he's telling him to do. He also shows a lot of eye contact toward Henry. On this day, something remarkable happened. It's like something snapped in Zachary and he reached out to communicate with Henry. And that's not all. He also reached out to have a physical connection with Henry.